Hi, I'm Jackson Wood. Today we'll be talking about how integrated sanction screening can increase the sales velocity of an organization. I'll go over what sanction list screening is, why it can be difficult, explain how integrated screening can help, and also share tips on how you can implement it effectively in your business processes to accelerate growth. Global sanction screening or denied party screening is a compliance process that checks whether an entity is listed on a global sanctions list or watch list, and as such is prohibited from being engaged commercially. Global sanction screening is often a point of contention among business administrators. Sure, it's necessary for mitigating the risk of incurring legal penalties and a key step to avoid working with sanctioned or denied third parties, but if implemented inefficiently, the process can be expensive to run, use a lot of manual labor, and cut into the productivity of the sales team. Sales teams are usually at the forefront of driving an organization's growth, creating new relationships, and introducing a variety of people into the company's business network, which presents an area of risk that must be mitigated. The Bureau of Industry and Security in the United States recommends that a company's sales process be engineered to address the following red flags when engaging a new entity. Being listed directly on a government watch list. Not saying anything about the end use of the goods purchased. Not having much business history. Or refusing to use financing when it's an option. Finally, speeding through the transaction without knowing much about the goods purchased. Having to go through all of these checks slows down the work of the sales department. And if you end up finding a problem, then there's a chance you'll have to throw out an entire transaction and start from the beginning. Nonetheless, governments make it clear that businesses themselves are responsible for their own compliance level and global sanctions screening activities. So the question now is, what can we do to make it more efficient? You are likely familiar with customer relationship management platforms and might even use one in your organization already. These tools are designed to help us conduct interactions with clients and other partners, but did you know that they often have ways to integrate new functionalities? Salesforce is one example that can work well with denied party screening software, like the solutions that we here at Descartes provide. Why would you want third-party risk management and your CRM to work together? Well, performing denied party screening within the applications that are used daily, like Salesforce, reduces the workload on the rest of your staff and actually accelerates the sales process. The benefits of automated and integrated screening include less wasted time. Say that a third party your sales team has been working with turns out to be a restricted party. Under automated screening, the problem is pointed out early so that no time is wasted on continuing a sale that will eventually need to be scrapped. High compliance rates. The landscape of legal sanctions is always changing. So how do you know the sanctions list you're working with is actually up to date? Digital tools always ensure that you have the most recent information available and can automate most of the process so that no entity is left unchecked. Optimize technology investments. Get the most out of your existing business systems. Integrating with a CRM platform ensures a seamless experience where data and activities can be screened constantly throughout the organization. To adopt these new compliance capabilities, here are 4 tips that can help ensure your business applications and denied party screening software work together smoothly. Tip 1. Plan for the business outcome you want. Analyze your operations and define what elements need to be in place in order for the integrated denied party screening and sanction compliance process to support your business goals. Tip 2. Know the full scope of processes you need to integrate with. Make sure your denied party screening tool can handle different scenarios and business systems that your organization uses. In the case of sales, this can mean looking at activities at different stages of the sales cycle, such as prospecting and onboarding. Tip 3. Communicate with and collaborate with the sales organization and any other team that will be using the screening system to ensure that it weaves seamlessly into existing workflows and tools that the team use daily. Tip 4. Partner with the right experts. Seek vendors with the right experience in deploying robust integrated screening solutions. The traditional approach of manual screening methods is far too slow for today's fast-paced markets. Sales teams are often frustrated by how much this work cuts into their own time. To help manage compliance risks more effectively, Descartes provides a range of denied party screening and third-party risk management solutions that integrate seamlessly with various business systems like ERPs, CRM platforms, HR systems. Are you interested in learning more about how Descartes can boost your compliance processes? Contact us today via the information that's displayed.